It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon and welcome into your Daily Community Briefing. A little bit of a dim Monday, a little cloudy outside, not as warm as we'd like it to be, and we're used to those sunny days, and it's going to be even more grim over the next few days here in Richmond. But we're glad to have you along here on your Daily Community Briefing, brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. They are your home for all the best outdoor power equipment like Cub Cadet. Check out their curbside shopping on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We're also brought to you by Scrubsies, a scrub and embroidery retail store at 519 Hampton Way, taking care of the ones who take care of us with scrubs for men, women, shoes, and more. Like them on Facebook for more information. And Affordable Service Solutions Heating and Air. When your AC stops cooling, call Brian with Affordable Service Solutions at 859-779-0122. In our lead story today, good news here in Richmond. Governor Andy Beshear announced today the opening of a new Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Regional Driver Licensing Office in Richmond. While some services require an in-person visit, Kentuckians are encouraged to use mail or drop-in options to renew or apply for standard credentials if they are able. Those whose licenses, permits, or ID cards were lost or expired or will expire anytime between March 1st through February 2021 and who do not require testing may apply for renewal or replacement remotely through the Circuit Court Clerk in their county of residence. Check with the clerk as to preferred methods such as drop-off form or mail-in form. The forms can be downloaded online. In addition, you can check with your circuit clerk or online at drive.ky.gov for updates. We are offering essential in-person public services while taking care to do so in a way that protects public health, said Governor Beshear. Essential services include issuing, renewing, and replacing operator licenses and official identification cards for our fellow Kentuckians who depend on them for employment, travel, and emergencies. The Richmond location brings to 11 the number of KYTC regional offices newly opened or reopened to handle licensing needs while adhering to Governor Beshear's Healthy at Work standards. The governor noted that real IDs must be applied for in person. Kentuckians can take a short quiz online to see if they need a real ID. They are also encouraged to use text alert options at select locations to avoid waiting in line. In-person services at the new offices are limited at this time to the following: an issuance of a real ID for any resident, replacement of a lost license, permit, or ID card, issuance of a license or ID card needed for employment, issuance of a real ID or standard license for a new resident replacing a valid out-of-state credential, or the issuance or renewal of real ID or standard licenses for applicants who have successfully completed the Kentucky State Police driver testing. The same services are offered to other KYTC regional driver licensing offices in Paducah, Madisonville, Elizabethtown, Frankfort, Lexington, Moorhead, Somerset, Jackson, and Prestonsburg. With the new office in Richmond, we are expanding an important customer service, KYTC Secretary Jim Gray said. We are doing so in a way that protects the health and safety of our customers and our employees. That includes social distancing, wearing face masks, and having a sanitized workstation for every customer. The new Richmond office is at the Richmond Mall, 830 Eastern Bypass. It will be open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Qualifying applicants may take appointments online at drive.ky.gov. A limited number of workstations will be available to serve walk-ins to avoid gatherings in common waiting areas. After checking in, applicants may be asked to wait in their vehicles and will be individually notified when to return to the issuance office to be served. Well, drivers who use KY 587, which is Farmers Ridge in Lee County, will need to find another route on Wednesday, October 21st. The road will be closed near milepoint 4.2 for replacement of a drainage pipe. This location is between Shady Lane and Lucian's Lane. Work will begin around 8:30 a.m. and should be completed by 4 p.m. During this time, the road will be closed to all through traffic. No marked detour will be posted, but drivers can use US 421, KY 3445, KY 1071, KY 30, and KY 399 through Jackson and Owsley counties as an alternate route. Local roads are also available to bypass the closure location for passenger vehicles. Motorists should plan their trips accordingly. Fewer than 100 vehicles use this portion of KY 587 each day. In case of inclement weather, the closure will be postponed until another suitable date. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office is reporting a recent methamphetamine arrest. Jeremy Falmar, age 44, of Rourke Road, Annville, Kentucky, was taken into custody early Monday morning, October 19th, at 4:05 a.m. The arrest occurred at a business off US 25 approximately 2 miles north of London after the subject was found in possession of suspected methamphetamine and a set of digital scales. This individual was charged with trafficking in a controlled substance, first degree, first offense, and charged with trafficking as well of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, public intoxication, and a controlled substance, and other controlled substances as well. This individual was lodged in the Laurel County Correctional Center. Well, in other Laurel County news, a missing juvenile, a runaway, last seen off Lily Road approximately 4 miles south of London on 10/17 at approximately 11:59 p.m., wearing gray sweatpants and Air One tennis shoes and has not been seen since then. Kyra Chappell, age 14, and you can see her picture up on the WBON TV live stream right now. And again, this is coming out of Laurel County. Also missing out of Laurel County is Hunter Kelly. He was last seen off Sizemore Road, 3 miles south of London, overnight. And he was last seen on October 17th wearing a gray hoodie, skinny blue jeans, white shoes, and has not been seen since then. Anyone that knows the whereabouts of these two juveniles, they are asked to contact Laurel County Sheriff's Office at 606-864-6600 or 606-878-7000. The Laurel County Sheriff's Deputy Tommy Houston continues to investigate. It's now time for our first commercial break. When we come back, more transportation cabinet details and more lane closures. Plus, we'll hear from Estill County Clerk Brian Crowe. And with it being a new week, we're going to remind you where you can go vote in person. All that coming your way next on your daily community briefing, live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today, with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
The Habitat Restores of Clark and Madison County are back open and accepting donations at both locations. The donations help to build homes for someone in need in your community. If you'd like to schedule a pickup, just contact the store closest to you. Donate, shop, or volunteer with the Habitat for Humanity of Clark and Madison County.
Be on the lookout for things that go bump in the night this Halloween, as AMG Network is broadcasting a special Night of Fright double feature on October 31st. This special presentation will begin with the film that has made people second guess going to summer camp for 40 years, Friday the 13th. Hitch a ride to Camp Crystal Lake, but beware. The locals around the area claim that the camp is cursed following the mysterious death of a young camper. If you thought you were safe at home, think again, because the double feature continues with a movie that revolutionized the horror genre, Paranormal Activity. Follow the terrifying journey of a happy couple who have just moved into their new home, only to find out they have a ghostly house guest. Tune in to Richmond's very own Channel 9 at 8 p.m. for the start of the double feature with the special drive-in movie presentation of Friday the 13th, followed by Paranormal Activity at 10 p.m.
At the Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Here at WBON-TV, we are very happy to be bringing the local news, weather, sports, community events, and conversations to you very soon on Richmond's new TV station, VHF Channel 9. While we continue installing equipment and expanding our facilities to officially launch this new media service to you, let us know where you're watching. Email us at information@wbontv.com and tell us if you're watching over the air, on cable, and what you think of the programming. Exciting things coming soon to Richmond's very own Channel 9.
We're back on your daily community briefing on this Monday edition. Folks, don't forget tonight, the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show here live on WBON-TV, also on WIRV, WKXO, and WEKY. So numerous ways to catch the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show tonight with myself and Samantha Burford. We'll hear from the head football coaches of Madison Central and Madison Southern, and we'll preview the upcoming middle school CMSAC Conference Championships, the semifinals this Thursday. We'll hear from the head football coach at Cottle, A.J. Chandler, about his team ahead of Thursday's matchups. Our newscast today is brought to you by Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635 and a half Big Hill Avenue. Let Bluegrass Marble and Granite take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. We're also brought to you by Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. They have the best aftercare in the business. When every detail counts, remember Davis & Powell Funeral Home. And always growing children's resale store in Berea, just down from Berea Ace Hardware in the Strip Mall. Every Tuesday and Thursday, they buy your children's gently worn clothes. From the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet in Lincoln County, intersection of KY 698 and KY 1778 to be closed to through traffic Monday, October 19th, as crews replace a cross drain beneath the roadway. The closure will begin at approximately 9 a.m. and will reopen by approximately 4 p.m. that day. That is today. Well, early voting across Kentucky has been in full swing for a week now. WBON-TV spoke to Brian Crowe, Estill County Clerk, to get the early voting information for Estill County, as well as a description about how absentee ballots are delivered, checked, and counted. With the story, here is WBON-TV's News Director, Marissa Hempel.
Now, obviously, this election is very different. We've spoken about this before, and we're starting to run out of time. We've got much less than a month until Election Day. Now, with things being different, there's a lot of different opportunities and different ways to vote. First off, do you want to talk about drop boxes in Estill County for absentee voting or mail-in ballots?
We've only got one drop box, and that is right outside my door in the courthouse. We're going to get another one, but it's not came in yet, and I'm just going to probably leave our drop boxes inside the courthouse so I can keep them under surveillance.
Have you guys been checking those every day, or do you compile them later? How does that work?
We are actually started counting last week. We're counting on every Tuesday right now because we only ended up, I think it's about 1,100 we've mailed out, and saying the deadline was Friday, so we don't feel like we'll have, and we've already got about 6 of them already back. So we're counting ballots every Tuesday, usually in the morning around 10 o'clock.
Now, is that a pretty, you guys double check? I know here in Madison County they check the signature and everything, and some people have concerns. Is it a pretty legitimate way to vote, despite some people's protestations?
Yes, but the process is you call in or you stop by and you request a ballot. We'll pull you up, make sure you're a registered voter. We'll get all their information. We'll request that is sent to the State Board of Elections, who then will return and send us a sticker. It's actually each voter gets 3 stickers. Then when that comes in, we stick the stickers on the outside envelope, the inside. There's 2 inside. We stick it on both of them. Then we mail it to the voters. And when we get it back, that's when we verify the signatures on the front envelope and then also the inside envelope. So it's a very secure, I think, as far as who's getting the ballots. What happens to the ballot when they get it and who marks the marks, that's we can't police that. But as far as who got the ballot, who requested it, it's a pretty secure thing.
Great. So how about early voting? Another option. And I know you all in Estill County actually have a drive-through, which is kind of unique. Tell us about early in-person voting.
Yes, we started that on Tuesday. I can't take credit. Anderson County, he done a drive-through voting in the primary, and I kind of got the idea from him. And then we, of course, used the old BB&T building over here that has a drive-through. So we decided we was going to utilize it. We utilize it. We've had over 600 vote in the last 2 days. How the drive-through works is the same process. If you walk in, you just don't have to get out your car. We'll take your ID, we'll scan it, you sign the e-poll book, we'll hand you a ballot, and we actually got a scanner on each side of the vehicle, so that person, if it was, had a passenger and wanted to vote, nobody touches their ballot but themselves, and they scan it in themselves. So it's went really well, and the insides went really well, so we're really pleased right now.
So do you want to give people the times that this is available?
Yes, we're doing it Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. And on Saturdays from 8 to 12, all the way up until Election Day. And then Election Day, we'll actually have 4 polling places open, and that'll be from, of course, 6 to 6. Our polling places will be the BB&T Bank Building, the Estill County High School gym foyer. Then we'll be at the National Guard Armory up in Ravenna, and then we also will have a polling place at the Estill County Extension Office on Stacy Lane. So we tried to pick, kind of 4 corners of the county, so to give voters, maybe not, they can't drive all the way to town, that we kind of spread them out, so make it accessible to as many voters as we could.
Great. And so Election Day, will you have the results? About how much percentage would you say? Because I know there's going to be some latency with some issues with ballots, correct?
Yes. In the primary, we had a 4 or 5 day wait period for the postmark of the primary, and we did not have here personally at Estill County very many that come in after that date, and I don't foresee it being a big number coming in after the November the 3rd. So probably, unless it's a 1 or 2 vote race to make a difference, but I think what we have on November 3rd, which we will give out, will be pretty much what we have.
Stay tuned for all the local election coverage right here on Wallingford Broadcasting Stations, Channel 9, and WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.
The Madison County Clerk's Office has early voting information as well. If you're a registered Madison County voter, the voting took place starting on October 13th. It will run through November 2nd. You can vote in person from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Madison County Clerk's Office at 101 West Main Street in Richmond, or at the Madison County Clerk's Office Berea branch at 304 Chestnut Street in Berea. Registered voters must wear a face covering and present a valid form of identification. And again, early voting going on right now in Madison County and Estill County, other surrounding counties as well, so keep that in mind, and you can keep yourself safe. by wearing a face covering. Folks, we're glad to have you along with us here on this Monday edition. When we come back, Estill County has dipped back down into the orange in the current incidence rate. We'll tell you about that and look back at their recent comparison on Friday. That's coming your way next. Plus, we'll hear from our Governor Report with WBON TV's Ron Likens coming up next on your daily community briefing, live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today, with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
The Habitat Restores of Clark and Madison County are back open and accepting donations at both locations. The donations help to build homes for someone in need in your community. If you'd like to schedule a pickup, just contact the store closest to you. Donate, shop, or volunteer with the Habitat for Humanity of Clark and Madison County.
Be on the lookout for things that go bump in the night this Halloween, as AMG Network is broadcasting a special Night of Fright double feature on October 31st. This special presentation will begin with the film that has made people second guess going to summer camp for 40 years, Friday the 13th. Hitch a ride to Camp Crystal Lake, but beware. The locals around the area claim that the camp is cursed following the mysterious death of a young camper. If you thought you were safe at home, think again, because the double feature continues with a movie that revolutionized the horror genre, Paranormal Activity. Follow the terrifying journey of a happy couple who have just moved into their new home, only to find out they have a ghostly house guest. Tune in to Richmond's very own Channel 9 at 8 p.m. for the start of the double feature with the special drive-in movie presentation of Friday the 13th, followed by Paranormal Activity at 10 p.m.
At the Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Here at WBON TV, we are very happy to be bringing the local news, weather, sports, community events, and conversations to you very soon on Richmond's new TV station, VHF Channel 9. While we continue installing equipment and expanding our facilities to officially launch this new media service to you, let us know where you're watching. Email us at information@wbontv.com and tell us if you're watching over the air, on cable, and what you think of the programming. Exciting things coming soon to Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Community briefing. Before we get into the current incidence rate, let's get a recap from our Governor Report from yesterday.
It's been another weekend of high numbers with COVID-19 continuing to spread throughout the state. Governor Beshear reported 1,295 new cases, along with 12 deaths from the coronavirus. Sunday, Governor Beshear announced 112 new cases and 5 new deaths from the virus. Statewide, there are 87,607 confirmed cases of COVID-19. As of Sunday, there have been 1,317 that have lost the battle with the coronavirus. Last week, the governor also took time to encourage all Kentuckians that are eligible to vote to get out and exercise your right to go vote.
Our early voting has started, and we saw some significant turnout for early voting. Remember, you have a little less than 3 weeks and have some Saturday hours. Make sure you make your plan. Think about right now, what day this week or next week or the one following are you going to go? What time are you going to go? How are you going to get there? Those are all the steps that you take to make a plan to vote, and it's never been easier, and this is going to make it really safe. Pick a time where there won't be as much density, and make sure that your vote is counted. We really want a record turnout. No matter who wins, who loses, I think our state shines if we can have that record turnout with all the different ways that we can currently vote. It's easier now than ever, and if you turn out in those numbers, I think it'll convince our lawmakers to put these procedures into state law, because it's not a Republican or a Democrat thing. It's just easier for everybody. And we should all want everybody who qualifies to vote to actually vote.
That's Governor Randy Beshear from the WBON TV 9 newsroom. I'm Ron Likens.
He was in the red for the current incidence rate at 28.4%. Today, Estill County all the way down to 19.2, so a big dip over the weekend for Estill County. We've been paying a close attention to this current incidence rate in Kentucky for a lot of our local counties, because for sports, if your county is in the red, which a lot of counties are right now over in western Kentucky, some of those central Kentucky counties as well, but if you're in the red, it makes it a lot more difficult for you to get ball games in, because there was a mandate put out by the KYTC to say that you have, or the KDE, where if your county is in the red, then the opposing team can choose not to play the game, again, just to keep everybody safe. So Estill County has had an issue over the last 2 or 3 weeks with the Estill County COVID incidence number, because of the high number of the current incidence rate, which is the average daily cases per 100,000 population. That's based on the previous 7 days. So Estill County, a big dip into 19.2. They are in the orange. Madison County dropping down from 18.9 on Friday to 17.5% today. Other counties around us include Clark, Fayette, Montgomery, Menifee, Powell County, Jackson County. All those counties are also in the orange right now. Owsley County all the way up to 55%. That's a much smaller county, so when you have a smaller county, it's a lot easier to be up in the red. They are at a very critical point right now, up to 55%, which is one of the highest in the state as far as the current incidence rate. Only one county right now in the state of Kentucky is in the green, which means they are on track with less than 1% of their 100,000 population of average daily cases, and Robertson County is at 0 right now. So good job from the folks over there. As we look at the case count from Madison County over the weekend, on Friday there were 20 new cases, on Saturday 10 new cases, and on Sunday there were 4 new cases, so a total of 34 cases over the weekend. The 4 new cases from yesterday brings us up to 2,170, with 1,752 having recovered over the week for the entire count for Madison County. Of the current active cases, 409, which is a big drop-off from where we have seen that number. And of the current active cases, 403 are fighting the coronavirus at home. We have 6 hospitalizations and still 9 total deaths for Madison County. Out of EKU, there are 239 total cases now, 102 from the residential students, 108 from non-residential students. 21 employees have had the virus, and there are currently 78 active cases of COVID-19 on campus, with 161 having recovered. Folks, don't forget, tonight we've got the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show for you. Samantha Burford and myself will be live at Jack Burford Chevrolet. That's coming up tonight at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on WBON TV and also on the radio stations WEKY, WKXO, and WRV. We'll also have some sports for you this week. Tuesday night, tomorrow night, we will have the district championship for the 44th District Volleyball Tournament. That will be airing tomorrow night around 8 o'clock from Madison Southern. And then on Thursday, we will have middle school football for you, the CM-SAC middle school semifinals between Foley and Caudle on the 8th grade side, followed by the 7th grade game between Caudle and Clark Moore. That's coming up Thursday night. Folks, thanks for hanging out with us. For our radio producer, Jaden Johnson, our TV producer, Gage Hill, and our news director, Marissa Hempel, I'm Michael Watkins. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow, same time and same place at 3 p.m. for your daily community briefing on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV, Channel 9.